Hello, hello. How's it going, everyone? Let me see if I hope y'all are doing wonderful today. Oh, nope, wrong button. I hope y'all have been having a wait. I'll just leave. Hold on. Let me bring that music back up. Hopefully, it's not too loud for y'all. Let me just. How about that? That should be fine. I hope y'all's Monday's been wonderful. I saw that Dark Souls 3 was on sale, and I didn't want to just, like, try to connect my, why do I feel like my eyes, something's wrong, weird with my eyes? I guess they're just a little bright-eyed now that I think about it. Yeah, I didn't want to, like, hook up my, like, PlayStation and all that to play this. A fun little fact, the first Dark Souls game I ever played was Dark Souls 3. I remember having, like, the Xbox One at my dad's house. We were like, oh, we heard Dark Souls 3 came out. We were just like, oh yeah, isn't that, like, one of those hard games or whatever? And then we got it. I didn't really play it much, but then I remembered I had it on my... then I went to college, my first year of college, and I remember I had this, and I'm like, you know what? Sure, why not play it? Because why not? And it was like and because I wasn't connected to the Wi-Fi on my Xbox One. Oh, and like I haven't touched the game since it came out. I played on like one of the earlier versions of it, maybe even one like just day one release or whatever. But long story short, now I'm here enjoying Souls-like games because of Dark Souls 3. And also Dark Souls 3 was kind of one of the first games I think I ever actually just straight up went into like Zen mode before. Like I just straight up hold on. Like I was having a rough time in college. I literally just I was feeling like just god awful mentally and all that stuff, and I was also struggling with a boss in the game. At the same time, I kind of just skipped class today because I literally just couldn't be bothered to eat, barely even get out of bed. I managed to, like, slink my way to my little couch. I decided, alright, fuck it, whatever. Turned on my game. I went and fought, like, Champion Gundry, who was, like, kicking my ass. I sat there. I just breathed in and breathed out just calmly. I felt nothing. Like, I just stared at the TV, didn't look at my controller. I felt no thoughts, felt no emotions, no nothing. I went in, first tried the boss, and like, after the boss finally killed, I let out a sigh, and then just like, everything just hit me at once. I'm just like, I was like, what the fuck was that? I was just like, huh? Huh? Like, I unironically I don't know what that was. I felt nothing. I breathed in, breathed out, no thoughts, head empty, stared at the screen, didn't look at my controller, no nothing. Didn't check at my phone, didn't look at the time. I just stared, played the game, won, felt nothing from it until like moments after the fact. I was just like, huh? Oh. Well, why don't we start a new game though? We gotta get that right. Is that? Yeah, it's too dark. I can always change it later. I'm gonna leave it like this. Camera speed on. We gotta get that lore.
Indeed.
Yes, indeed.
It is called Lothric.
Lothric.
Where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge.
This is important stuff, remember. They're gonna have it on the test, so write it down.
The pilgrims discover the truth of the old words.
Of the old ones.
The fire fades. And the lords go without.
Pretty sure the only achievement I didn't get in this game was the one where you collect all the rings, because you have to... think, because, like, you have to, like, beat New Game Plus, like, multiple times or whatever, but I remember my friend, like, we tried to cheese it by giving me the rings, but it didn't work anymore. That's how he did it, but, like, him giving me the rings didn't work.
When the link of fire is threatened,
Or maybe we missed a ring. I don't
the
know.
bell tolls.
But I got every ending, got every spell,
Lords
everything.
of Cinder from their graves.
Collected all the weapons, collected all the outfits. Just back in college.
Aldrich, saint of the deep.
Old, it's just a gross little sludge thing. I remember this guy. Fuck this guy.
Farron's undead legion, the Abyss Watchers.
These guys were so cool when I first saw them. They were like, I was like, oh my god, these are like the coolest motherfuckers ever.
And the reclusive lord of the profaned capital.
Man, your boss fight is, it is a boss fight of all time, I remember. Yeah, I mean, I have been 3D for, like, at least almost a full year now, Zacho. How you been? You've missed a lot of, you've missed a lot of, Digimon, which, by the way, this is where some of my outfit is inspired by. But also, how you doing? But... like, so my VTuber mom Sane, she made this for me as a gift, and I'm finally feeling more like an adventurer now. Like that was the original idea for my character, but like, when I got, like, most of the artwork and, like, models I got were, like, they were like, oh yeah, like, tell me about this thing you did before. I was like, but this is, like, more of, like, what I'm feeling comfortable in. Like this is closer to what the original intent was for my look. You know, I look like I'm ready for adventure.
That ash seeketh embers.
I wasn't like you've been here for at least a couple of my 3D models, cause you've seen. Like I started using 3D models back in like February. Okay, but yeah, how you doing? This is going to be the hard part. What do I? Hold on, this is there we go. What do I want to do? A warrior, a herald, thief, assassin. It's like, who do I want to play as? What do I want to do? I remember, like, my friend helped me create, like, I think just some of the times the term is just called cosplay. I cosplayed as one of my favorite characters from Fire Emblem, and, like, they helped me get the outfit, and, I figured out the build for them a little bit. We could recreate that. Or I could recreate this other cosplay build. It was kind of funny, but also there's also this wizard build that was kind of just me being like, what if... Been trying to follow updates, news from the other two and keep up with the... I'm just saying maybe. On my brain's trying to... I have 3 streams open. Wait, why do you have 3 streams open, man? Alright, hold on. We gotta... Alright, let's... We gotta... Let's... Okay, wait. Okay. Can we see? Why is it red? Is nothing changing? Something looks a little off there, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like that it's red. Hold on. Let's see if let's get the rest of it. Let's actually figure out everything else first. Face detail. Went live while I was there, so open. Oh, okay. I appreciate you stopping by, at least. I haven't watched Eve in a while. Still red. It's pretty neat. I'm trying to get close enough. I could try to put two on. Yes, blue scars indeed. Alright, pupils. Purple eyes. Alright. Hair. We're gonna need to get you the right hair. Hold on. Oh god, just imagine it! Oh, man. Ugh. Now that's yeah, that's when just kinda shaving it off would probably be the least... like, not the worst thing. Okay, yeah, no. This, I think, is the right hair. Okay, I don't know why her eyes are not blue. Okay, they didn't save. I see. Yes. Oh, I keep forgetting to press correct. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I keep forgetting I have to, like, press a very specific color. I mean, not butt color, a button. There we go. And 4. There we go. Let's see. We don't care about the eyelashes, but I think she's looking pretty nice. Okay, we got... Oh. It's just going in either direction. Oh. Oh. Yeah, we're not gonna touch these. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I don't want to lie. There's not really much I could change. Like if you look at the character, you'd still you would be look at them and be like, yeah, that makes sense. Like you'd be like, oh yeah, that's them. Okay, there we go. I mean, that's kind. I mean, maybe that does sometimes kind of feel like the point. Let's see here. Can I push the nose back a bit? Yeah, messing with these. Actually, wait. Chin. We're gonna go here. Yeah, there we go. That's looking a little better. Skin color. Do I need to change anything? Nah, it's face detail. Physique, musk. You know what? We'll give her some muscles. We'll give her a little bit of muscles. No body hair. You know, why don't I pull up who I'm, like, trying to make real quick to show you? It's this lady. It's fine. I'm just trying to show you example of who I am trying to make. Like, can you see the resemblance? Do you think it's like a good enough resemblance? Like, this is the closest I can get with the hair. I have a I used to have a hyperfixation of this character. Very much like it was my waifu. But, like, you could see the resemblance, right? Thank you. Oh, shit, I think that's, yeah, oh my goodness, like, there are some amino, like, there are some posts that are, you wanna know what the funny thing is, Zacho? I'm pretty sure this is my post from Amino when I was, like, a teenager. Or just entering college. I am like 1,000% sure this is my post right here. Hold on. That's not my fan art though. It's not. Alright, yeah. And we can always make changes to it later. Let me just take one last look at the hair. This has like the good front, but it doesn't have the ponytail, you know? Right. Okay, so now the real question is what class to start her as, because okay, she is essentially a retainer to Queen Makoto. Her starting class was called a Kinshi Knight, which basically lets them use it was basically uses lances and bow and arrows, or glaives and naginatas, since her kingdom is very much Japanese based. So it's but like she is a bloodthirsty warrior. She loves fighting, and she gets a thrill from killing her enemies on the battlefield. Like it's almost like, damn, she kind of freaky like that. But when she's off the battlefield, she is like the sweetest and kindest person you could meet. Very much like motherly energy. So, I mean, Harold kind of looks like that. But, like, the warrior is like... Yeah, but, like, so I guess we're gonna be using, like, lances and, you know, I guess lances and bow and arrows to recreate that original build. And hey, look, this has, like, a little faith thing right there, which, if I remember correctly, she does, like, you can change her class to use a magic. That's like that and a ninja. Those are her, like, I think if you give her, I think it's called like a heart seal, is she has like basically every character in the game can change into 2 different types of classes, and I think they're based around like their personality and who they are, like their background a bit. So she can like be, yeah, but like that's Fire Emblem Fates specifically. And I'm not gonna lie, the story is so dog shit, man. The gameplay is fantastic and the soundtrack is fine. The artwork phenomenal. It suffered badly from localization. The story on of its own is already bad, but like I think if you want to try out Fire Emblem for the first time, like, I think the safest one to jump into that I think it has decent gameplay and a decent story, and, like, get you a feel for the series is Fire Emblem 7, or I think it's called the Blazing Blade or whatever. The one that's got Eliwood, who looks like Roy, but isn't Roy. There is also Fire Emblem Engage, which is on the Switch. I mean, any of the games on the Switch are fine. But yeah, we're gonna go with Harold. She's got a little bit of that... Actually, let me retake a look to make sure I'm not crazy. I was right about the heart seal thing. We're not gonna use the magic, but hey, maybe we'll teach her a single spell to really do that. Oh no, I was right! I look at that, I was, shut. Look at that, I was right. See, she's got a base class. This is her base class right here. Its main trip. This is also the only game that has this class, and it's such a cool class. It's a flying archer, and I think that's cool. But yeah, she could turn into like an Onimyoji or a Basara, which uses pole arms and magic. This is a ninja, which uses, you know, swords and shurikens. Mechanist is like its own thing, but like, yeah, so, you know, her having that one healing spell in her back pocket is probably, you know, that one magic spell in her back pocket's not unheard of, but we're gonna be basing it off of this right here. see, it's a it's pretty cool. Also, Reyna's ability, like every class has skills. Maybe they are based off of that. Who knows? But basically, okay. So in Fire Emblem Fates and a few other different Fire Emblem games, like there are class skills and then there's character skills. So like Reyna over here, her skill, I can't remember what the name was called, but basically every time she kills someone... Yeah, thank you for checking it. Every time she kills someone, she heals off of it. She gets a heal. Wait, actually, I can just go back to Google and answer that question. What is it called? And there is items in the game that work like that. So I just like, I feel like I want to get... Oh yeah, it's called Morbid Celebration. And if I'm right, if the user initiates a battle, recover 20% of the maximum HP if the user defeats an enemy. She gets off to just fighting and killing enemies so much it heals her. It's her only skit. It's like her skill, and it's pretty cool. Like, I love this woman. I just love this woman too much. But, you know what? We're going with her Japanese name just because I'm gonna be a weeb. Or should I go with, you know, Reyna, the English name? Also, a burial gift. What would you start with? A life ring, perhaps. Divine blessing. Actually, funny enough, we... Once again, we are consulting the Jedi text, the ancient Jedi text. What item comes within her pocket when she joins your party? A concoction, a healing potion. Well, you heard it here, folks. Ye a weeboo mod that adds to the back of your... A what? A sashimon... I don't know what that... What? Oh! Actually, you know what? Funny enough, there's like a Lancer class in Fire Emblem Fates, like that literally has this. I'm not even kidding. I see what it is. It literally has that. I'm not even kidding. It's... Anyway, she starts with a concoction in her back pocket. Or a few of them. But you know what? If we're... You know what? I feel these Estus's flask count. So, you know what? Why don't we go with, let's give her a little bit of a... Oh yeah, I played that a little bit. So, we're gonna finalize our creation. How much lore do we need to do? Do I want to roleplay this a bit? Do I want to, like, come up with lore of why she's here? Like, do we want to pretend she got isekai'd? Maybe I should have given her a gold coin instead and be like, use it wisely. You're starting a new life. Now that's the... She will find new purpose in these lands. Cast long away from her home, she now ends up here. It's been so long. Oh man, I haven't. Okay, okay, hold on. Okay? Read the message. Control the camera. Thank you. You know, we've been kind of I kid you not, I did that with Elden Ring. I literally made like a. Oh, I have to show you that later. I've already beaten Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2. I don't think with her specifically, but... But yeah, So yeah, I don't know if you heard this or not, but this is like my first Dark Souls game ever. I don't know if I told a story about how this game, I basically went into Zen mode when playing it. Novel Hollow House Movie Castle Straight, because Hollow Straight, which is Welsh, from our world, contemporary. Oh, I see. But yeah, so basically, as the story goes, I was feeling like mentally like dog shit in my first year of college. I was struggling with a boss in Dark Souls 3 because it's the first game I had. I couldn't connect to online, so I basically, and I haven't opened up the game since when I first got it back in 2016. And yeah, so I was struggling. I rolled out of bed one day because I felt awful. I just skipped class entirely. Oops. And I slinked onto my little couch. I turned on the game. I just breathed in and breathed out. I felt nothing, thought nothing. Like my brain was literally blank. No thoughts were in my head. I heard nothing. I stared at the TV. Didn't even look at my controller. And I first tried the boss that was causing me to struggle for hours. And I think I barely took any breaths during that fight. Like, I literally went, like, I unironically achieved true Zen in that moment. I wanna two-hand my weapon, god damn it. Okay, there we go. I invented meditation. No, that time I accidentally reached near enlightenment. All to beat fucking Champion Gundry. Alright, we don't need this. We'll keep this in the back pocket. Uh-huh. Yeah, it was, that was certainly an interesting time. I'm trying to learn how to kick, but I can't. Alright, I did it. I learned how to kick. Man, it's just like... Oh, it's like I played so many Souls games, and the controls start to confuse me after a while. God, this game is still pretty, even to this day. And look at that. Reyna, or Yugiri, has arrived to Lothric. Okay. He uses foot wrong. concerned. Actually, I could have started as like a wretch or whatever. I usually like starting as like you know, the wretch or like the weakest class, just because it allows me more control of my build. But this, let's see, vigor, vitality, strength, like this. I guess it's a little over the place, but like it's what it's leading on. We're leading on to. We're just gonna be mostly health and whatever our weapon scales off of. Turn back. Fuck you. I know what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm doing. Thought there was an item here. Alright, big boy. Come on out. Come on out, Ed boy. Ow. Life has many doorways and go. Ow, fuck. I'm going to show you the doorway to the next. Ooh. Ow, 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 ow. Have you played Dark Souls 3 before? Run. Hell yeah. I should yell like her critical hit quotes whenever I do like you know, one of those critical attacks. It'd be more in character. I'd be far more cheesy and corny and show how much of a weeb I am. If I could remember them. I remember like one or two. Don't know if she had more than two. God, the fate she suffered at the hands of being a of an MC sexual. It's a problem that a couple characters faced in Fire Emblem Fates where they really didn't get much support in terms of like characters they got to talk to outside of the main character, despite the fact they literally should have more based upon their history and story. It's crazy. Her, I think, what was it? Fuga suffered that as well. That one puppeteer guy, I forgot his name. Oh, Scarlet was like one of the worst cases of it. Like, ouch, man. Ouch. Oh, man. Imagine making, like, a ship seem absolutely canon. Like the most reasonable assertion that these two characters should be together, or at least talk to each other. And you can't... And you don't let them talk at all outside of, like, one chapter in the story. Man, that's, like... I need to unzip my jacket a little bit. Like, imagine making two characters have, like, such good chemistry for, like, for the short amount of time they get to speak together and know each other, and then you don't let them, and you don't expand upon it. That is the fate Scarlet suffered. Birthright, it was inexcusable. Revelations, oh man, they did her so much worse. Frodo and Legolas share like 2 sentences during their walk across Middle-earth. That's fair, but like, okay, so so in Birthright, we learned that Ryoma basically went undercover and helped a bunch of rebel groups inside, like, the people that they're fighting in Nor. And Scarlet was leader of that rebel group, and she and Ryoma became good friends. They actually talked to each other a bit, from what we know of. And they actually bounce well off of each other. And they don't get any support dialogue outside of like the 1 or 2 chapters we talk to them in the main story, which everyone was like, what the fuck? Why can't we marry these 2 people? Why can't we make them marry? Come on. It would be such good. It would be so good. They actually have chemistry. We see them with actual chemistry there. And then in Revelations, they flat out kill her in the very next chapter after you get her. And you can still marry Scarlet and have a kid with her. And yet they still kill her in the very next chapter. Or like you get her for like a chapter and a half at like most to use her. It's so fucked, man. And like when she dies in the next chapter, you know what our main character's first thought is after she's died? It's like, oh god, what's Ryoma going to think about this? What is he going to think about this? This is like, I feel bad for the guy. Like, damn. You know what I mean? Like that, you know how fucked that is? Well, where's the item? No, wait, that's in the other area. Like, do you see what I mean? Like, how, do you know, like, yeah, that's, oh my god! And Scarlet's pretty cool. She's also very pretty at the same time. It is so, like, ridiculous how fucked the entire thing was. Oh, man. Also, I hate to say this, but I think, like, the best outfit to recreate, Reyna's, like, outfit isn't until we reach the DLC, which is basically endgame shit. So we're gonna do our best here. We're gonna workshop it and roleplay. Ow. Ow. Also, if you're wondering, this isn't, like, the worst thing Reyna has fought canonically. I'm not even joking. Like, she's absolutely fought, like, giant, like, basically ogre-like beings before. And if you go by, like, how I played the game, I brought her to the final boss, all of the final bosses, and she has fought a literal, like, dragon god before, and, like, this right here is essentially just Garon 2.0. This ain't out of her league. I once did a challenge run, because, like, on Amino, there was like, hey, you wanna, making a challenge run post, and I'm just like, okay, what if I made, like, one of the weaker classes for her, and I turned her into a, what was it, a priestess. They use healing rods and magical, like, they use bow and arrows. And I basically soloed the game with her, as that class. Of course, I had to backpack on her to use the mechanics, but, like, essentially, she soloed the game. But, like, it was basically, like, once she reached a certain amount of stats, like, you could just feed her all the stat buffing items, and once you give her a character to as a backpack, eventually you could just become invincible. Open the menu. That's the wrong one. Yeah! I mean, with enough dedication and a backpack, you could solo most of the... Probably, but... Well, I mean... Depends. Okay, yeah, don't throw... Okay, so Effie might be able to, but, like, not as a knight. Definitely not as a knight, but, like, there's... You gotta give them the right class. You gotta give them the right class and weaponry, and then they could start doing some shit. I used to like I'm not afraid to admit this. I have written plenty of fan fiction about this character. People liked it. People thought it was nice. Basically, I took it upon myself. I'm like, fine, if the game won't expand her as a character, I will. I'll do it, and I'll make sure to make it as believable as possible. So yeah, considering she's a Kinshi Knight, she literally sits on the back of a bird. I thought it would make sense that she would actually like her bird and take care of it, and you know, it's like treat it like it's family. You know, I think that adds a bit to her, or you know, like she's a very caring pet owner. It falls to me. Yeah, I know there's other items around. I feel like I'm losing my mind a little bit. But yeah, I literally wrote a fan fiction, and it was kind of like part of it like was inspired by How to Train Your Dragon a bit, and like I took inspiration from it. Like I emulated a scene, you know, where they're flying high in the air and kind of cheering, letting their hair flow through the wind. Like that was the moment where I'm like, yeah, okay, that was just a good scene in general. I think it was really good. Basically, the start of the story was her in her younger years, and she was far more brash, kind of just, like, she was a bit more quick to anger, and she hurt her bird, like, getting all upset at it, and then she, like, made up with the bird, and then they bonded and flew around, and they were, like, an unbreakable duo. Hi, Firekeeper.
I am a fire. I tend the lords have let to this end. Ashen One, to sovereign. I will show Ashen One. Farewell.
I have absolutely commissioned plenty of Fennar, both safe for work and not safe for work of this character. Why am I covered in ash? Wait, what's going on with my face? Is that blood or is that like soot? It's like a bit of gunk and muck. Ugh.
Ah, well, you're not alone. We gives me conniption, and it have us seek the Lords of Cinder and return. But we're talking true legends with the... Don't you think?
Now the real question is, what ending do we go for? Do we link the flame, let it all fall apart? Do we betray the Firekeeper and stab her in the back, which doesn't get us any achievement? It's just us essentially getting rid of the flame and being an asshole while we're doing it, or become the Dark Lord. I feel like the Dark Lord is if I were a magic kind of person, because the characters you follow are more magic based with that, so. But maybe, for now, her job, She's just trying to survive, and she hears about the flame potentially linking it and keeping the world alive. But maybe she'll learn a lesson along the way.
Well, the newcomer, I am Andre.
Andre! I love this man.
As a humbles, you're in search of the Lords of Cinder, right? A toilsome journey, I'd wager. Let me smith you. I am a smith. Such is my purpose.
I can turn it into a refined spear, turning it more into quality. Oh, wait, this is a dex-based weapon. That's right, spears are usually dex-based weapon. Yeah.
Weapons and protection are sturdy enough by and large, but when overused, they'll eventually break. When their durability is low, repair becomes a necessity. Use a powder, or simply rest at a bonfire, but should chance impel them break, bring them me. I'll hammer them back. They take no pleasure in breaking, I assure ye. So handle them with care, if you would.
They give you your mana back.
Prithee, be careful. I don't want to see my work squandered.
God, I love this man so much. This is the also like the blue bar is the blue bar is used for casting spells and things like this. Also, this guy, when you fight him, he doesn't bust out weapons. He literally he knows how to drop kick you and punch. Literally, you fight him in if you decide to try to kill him in Dark Souls 1, he will literally drop kick you, and his punches are super powerful. Like, he can box. And that's like it's funny as fuck. Like, you have all these world-ending up, like, these giant monstrosities, powerful dudes in, like, big armor with big swords, and then this guy just squares up and starts, like, throwing haymakers. It's so fucking hilarious. Like, it's just... getting drop-kicked by Andre is funny.
A pleasure to make thy am but a weapon. I've lots of little things, and yes, I'm undead to Ashen One, as is thy want.
Alright, what you got? Consumables. Oh, wait, a halberd! You know, that wouldn't be too bad. I mean, it's closest to... I mean, how do I compare?
Ashen One, be sure to bring them.
I mean, well, armor isn't everything. Hallowbird. Wait a second. I totally wasn't sure if I saw you answer the question or not, but like, how familiar are you with like, you know, Soulsborne games, you know, stuff by and from FromSoft? I can purchase this, but I don't. I could always go to like.
Ashen One.
I've made it to the Armored Born Dark Souls 1, and I'm sure I've watched a couple minutes of them before. Ah, I see. Yeah, Dark Souls 1, your spells have ammo. In every game in Dark Souls 3 and onwards, we have to rely on the mana bar. Now, before I go off to the new lands, I must I have to show you a little. I don't know if it, okay, I don't know, how do I get out to, oh yeah, what is this? Holy Knight Lothric, last hope of his line. Okay, so the quick rundown of Dark Souls 3. Basically, all these thrones need to be filled with the Lords of Cinder or whatever. They're supposed to be here to link the flame again, but this guy is slacking off. These guys... Oh.
All that unkindled. I am Ludleth. Look not in bewilderment as I say. If substantiation be thy want, this sad, knowest thou of 5 thrones will take 5 lords, as the fast fading flame, a reenactment, so it is. I may be but small. Now.
Yes, okay, so the guy up there is slacking off. The rest of the lords were awakened to try to get him back. They haven't been doing that. They kind of got lost doing their own thing. Kind of got lost in that sauce. You know? So we gotta kill them, put their ashes there, and make them actually do their fucking job. Okay, so, like, to get up there, you need to, like, get a key or something? Like, to get up there, you need, like, a key or something, and then, like, you can walk up here and all that. But for the... Okay, let me see. But... any true Dark Souls 3 player knows... you can get up there earlier than intended with a simple trick. Like so. This is literally not how you're supposed to get up here. At all. But after beating this game at least 5 times in total, you learn a couple of things. Pickle pea, pickle pum. I don't know what to give you. So yeah, Estus Shard early on to get a new Estus Flask. It's fine. It's like not even that much of a sequence break. It's just, oh, you get up here a little early and get some free items. Doesn't break the story. But hey, if you ever play Dark Souls 3, there you go. I taught you a little secret. Oh yeah, that guy. Fuck that guy. Alright, now how do I get all the way up there? I kind of forget. Yeah, we're gonna go around. Just tell me if... Also, does everything sound nice? Is the game loud enough, or is the game too loud? Silver Serpent Ring. I think it's like... Oh, okay, what is the fat roll ratio? I think it's supposed to be like... I think it's around 60 or 70. I can get back up there. Purchase an item. I would like your finest halberd.
Ashen One.
Alright, so... Okay, I need 16 strength. Okay, I think maybe I can make that. Oh no, wait.
Ash predict them to look. Very well, then taken.
Oh yeah, vitality is equipped. Oh yeah, but...
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide.
Aw, I always hate it how, like, how the halberds are, like, you don't get to do the swing unless it's a heavy. Oh well. There we go.
Ah, 'tis good to see you. What needs? Pretty, I don't want to see my work squandered.
Brady, be careful. I don't want to see my work squandered. Let me go back to sequence break again, and let's see if I can do anything else. Alright. Yeah, once again, sorry. I did this before. I gotta actually focus. Alright, no, I can't go up there. No. You know what? I can fight this guy. Yeah, that's right. Weapon triangle, bitch. Oh yeah, fall off that cliff for me, why don't you? Whew. Oh yeah. Okay. Actually, let's check out the new drip. Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about. Let's get out of here. There's a guy there. God, our... Hey, welcome back. We killed that naked samurai guy and stole his drip. It's a shame our pantaloons are just like comedically big. It's time to go to our first area in the game. When I first played this game back in like 2016, I chose like in like 2018 when I actually started playing it proper, I chose like the Pyromancer as my starting class. What do you think of the drip? Also, I stole this guy's Uchikatana, you know? Like, I used the weapon triangle to my advantage, because did you know that spears beat swords, swords beat axes, and axes beat spears? Also, if the Black Friday is still going on right now, this game is like $30, I think, or $25, can't remember. So if you want it, it's there for a cheaper price. I got like the deluxe edition for like $40, $45 something. PPK. We don't need to summon, not yet. Ow, ow! Asshole! This is probably why we should wear armor. Alright, here we go. You could probably check that. You could probably check to see... God, the dogs. I hate the dogs. I fucking hate the dogs. Yeah! Back away. I'm sorry, are you alright, man? If you're disassociated... if you got like, I'm sorry if you're not feeling too well. You can just, like, relax and... I get it. Just take a step back and relax a bit. You know, enjoy the ride. Life can be stressful, I know. So watch me suffer and bumble my way through this. You know, maybe that might give you a little bit of stress relief. God, just... Oh God, he's the big boy. Alright, come on, come on. Ow. I see. Well, I think the DLCs are really good. I mean, they are for... Oh my god. Should backstabs count as critical hits? And I should yell out for critical hits. Raw gem. That's right, because I'm so fucking raw. She's so raw. I kind of find it funny how a lot of people do say, like, they were feeling like dog shit or kind of feeling depressed, and, like, games like Dark Souls actually kind of helped them with that, just because they had a way, they had, like, I guess it's, like, for something to, like, put their whatever remaining energy towards, something to put their frustration towards instead of real life or something like that. Yeah, I got you before you transformed, you little bitch. Ooh, the longbow. Can't use it yet. We'll get there. Actually, maybe I should start building towards what weapons I want to use. That's actually something I should think about, because if I go to the character that resets my abilities, that does fuck up a quest line entirely. If you care for that quest line. Does not open from this side. What was the point of this endeavor? Damn it. It brings up a good question. Oh, I totally... Hey, keep watching my screen for me. See if there's any... Tell me if any invaders appear. I need a... In case, you know, I need... Alright, I already got the halberds. We got the Lusitane, the Winged Knight halberd, the Red Hilt, the Black Knight glaive, and Gundry's halberd. What the hell? Crescent axe... That's a glaive. The Black Knight's glaive. Strength weapon. Lucerne. But I know there's also some good spears. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Sure. I know there was like a big old bow I could have that... No, wait, that... Okay, what's spears and pikes? But it's multiplayer. You never start with multiplayer games when you're new. It's a trap, but could include a semi-joke weapon known as the halberd if... A multiplayer... I mean, I like the idea. I like where your head's at. There's this what? Where's the boss weapons? That's the one. That's the real one I'm looking for. I swear, like, I feel like I'm going crazy because I'm looking at stuff and I'm like, where is it? Because I've seen them before. I've used them. But I like the idea. It's pretty funny. Boss weapons. I have to look it up. The boss soul weapons. That's where it is. All right. Excuse me. So there's Gundry's halberd. Where's the one from the fucking oh, it's Arstor's spear, huh? Yeah, it's an HMX slightly mobile HK. One player is the Dark Lord, the players there to use command armies, while the rest of the players are heroes and are the other team controlling it. I see. Never heard of the game, but it sounds interesting. Might have to like go quality with what if I want to do anything, to be honest, cuz quality is like when you make both your dexterity and your attack stat like 40 each. Either way, we're gonna have to raise them both for like for both the bows and the weapons I want to go for. Sorry about that, pause. I just had to straighten some things out. Alright, let's see. You know, maybe I don't need to kill these guys. They're kind of just weeping and, you know, praying to the dragon. They're not really bothering anyone. Still trying to consider. Shut up. Like, I wonder if like backstabs count as critical hits, and then I start speaking like my character, because in Fire Emblem would usually during like once the game started getting voice acting, they start like when characters do crits, they say like they have like a quote, they say a line. It's like when you do your ultimate in one of them games. Like butter, they call me butter because I'm no. That no one actually says that. Oh wait, you heard that? Oh, that crunch. Yee. Gold pine resin. I heard that said once by a player to Game of League. He was trying really, really hard to go viral. I heard that phrase from like a tweet I saw where someone was saying like, my students were playing well, whatever, I forget what it was, like whatever what is it that teachers let you play? It's like when you get to class and try to do a quiz and study for it or some shit. Wordle or whatever. I can't remember. Yeah, it's got like the music and everyone puts in an answer to see who's right. Anyway, this one kid was winning it, and he said, "Call me Butter, because I'm on a roll." And then the teacher's response was just like, you know, I think the kids are gonna be alright. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Run, run, run! Okay. Like, that... If I didn't get that right, I would have never made it here. Hey, I want to show you... Yeah, hey, I want to show you a little technique. Look at this chest. Do you notice anything wrong about this chest? I got away from it, and look. It's breathing. Oh, come on! I got roundhouse kicked. Ugh. Gonna have to try that again. Maybe the dragon won't be there and I can actually run. It's Chess Norris from the back wall. Randy Orton coming in with the... Oh, RKO to nowhere! Oh my god! Oh man, I love the... Sorry, buddy. Is there a crouch button? I forget. And sadly, you can't drop in on the... Oh, wait a second. You know what I completely forgot I had? I could try to lure this thing out there to get burnt by the, You see, I'm using my halberd for what I got. Range. He's too tall to kick. He keeps kicking over me. Oh, come on. Fuck you. Don't know. Actually, okay, I know what I did wrong. Hold on. Back to the old... I mean, who's to say that's the only one that's gonna happen? I didn't say there was gonna be no war and no singular war. Beautiful. Thank you, dragon. And made it. Actually, you know what I really should do before fighting that mimic again? Something I should have actually just... This could make it actually easier on me. I'm not fighting you. It hates everyone, okay? Okay. Focus. Yeah, that's right. You got punished. That's what we call in the fighting game industry. Punish. Oh, he did. Ooh. I literally looked away for half a second and nearly died. Oh. Alright, hold on. Alright. Yo, I got the symbol of a Varse. That's rare. I got the rare drop. By the way, increased soul absorption, but it drains my HP. I also got the Deep Battle Axe. It does dark damage and physical, but you see, it has no attribute bonuses, so there is no scaling damage. As you see right here, this has 125 attack power, plus 24 extra damage done because I have the attributes down there. Weapon scaling. We'll kill that dragon another time. I know how to do it. I have the means. I can get the means of doing so. Also, I need to do one thing before I fight the knight. So I'm here to fight the knight. Actually, I can just... Yeah, basically, here's where you can shoot the dragon and kill them and deal with their nonsense later. Yeah, you just sit back here, get a bunch of bow and arrows, and shoot that son of a bitch. Alright, buddy. I bet you have treasure. Oh, here we go. Ow. Yeah. I'm still out. I'm still not sure if I should consider that a critical hit, the backstab. We'll leave it up to chat to vote. Yo, thanks for the Titanite shard, baby. Ooh, more firebombs. Ah! Yep. Yep. That's the exit out, but I know down here it's locked. Damn it. Ow. Yeah. See, I'm a pro at this. Nothing will go wrong. And he... come on. That was so obvious a setup for a trap. Come on. Alright, okay. I know one of the best characters... Oh, hey there, bucko. You crying to yourself in the corner? Or did you realize that November was over and you finally had a time to yourself? I get it. Don't worry. I get it. I understand. Psst. Hey, buddy. Okay, wait. How do I open the door if I don't have the key? Wait, where's the key, though? Did I come here too early? I hear screeching. Need a key to that. I need a key to open that up, and that key will give me access to another key. Okay. I'm gonna have to head back and see if I can purchase the key, because that's probably what I gotta do. Probably gotta go back and be like, yo, I need a key, and then they're gonna be like, I got you. Here's some keys I found. Travel to... It has been a long time since it has been like... I think I haven't played Dark Souls 3 since, like, maybe 2019.
Oh, how...
Okay, that's not what I meant. This is a concern, a great concern for me.
Ashen One.
Where is it? You know what? Nope, hold on. Let's see. Great. All right. Where is the key? Oh. Oh, I literally just had to continue forward. I was being impatient. I see. Fair, fair. So I'm gonna go upgrade my. You know, I'm gonna go talk to Andre. I'm gonna be like, "Yo, man, I want my stuff upgraded." Also, the upcoming boss in the air. There's technically 2 bosses. You could fight either, but one is meant for late game.
Just good to see what needs.
I would like you to upgrade my halberd. Actually, here, let me show you something. You see this raw? You see the raw gem? The raw gem basically it raises the attack power of the weapon, but it removes all scaling entirely. So, like, once that's it, that's it. You can't, like, you're upgrading your stats won't do shit to increase your damage with this. And for some weapons, that is alright. But for me, while this is technically stronger, it might technically be stronger for now, but if I raise my stats, it might be eventually better for me to keep it from being raw. Look at that, refined halberd. Actually, that kind of makes it a bit better, refining the halberd, because it reduces the main base attack, but it does increase the scaling. See, okay, so that's like 149, while this is 153. You see, mathematical stuff. But so far, you know what? I could go refine. I won't refine it for now. There we go.
Prithee, be careful. I don't want to see my work squandered.
Prithee, be careful. I don't, excuse me, want to see my work squandered. Okay, I keep forgetting. It's not the bonfire. It's her. It's her.
Welcome home, speak. Very well, then taken.
How much was it for the bow and arrow again? Yeah, this is gonna be needed either way.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Farewell, Ashen One. Okay, I was a little overboard, but in the end, we're gonna need both. Yeah, look at that.
Ah, how
We're ready. Alright, I need all your arrows.
Ashen One.
Are you guys ready to slay a dragon? I am. Let's go slay a dragon and get some items. We're gonna be here for a minute. Maybe we'll throw on some YouTube in the background to keep you all entertained. Ow! Ow! Wait, what the fuck? I didn't know you could turn back and do that. I've never seen you. What the fuck? That's actually new to me. Like, I didn't know it could do... Wait, oh no, wait, that's right, I have to go down below... Hold on. I don't know. Unlikely. I don't think this game's been updated in a while. But it's like, maybe I was mistaken, because it has been a while. Come on, breathe fire. Yeah, no, that's the same idea here. Alright, so I just need to clear the below area, and I need to get a good spot, and I can start taking pot shots. Can't believe I got backhanded, essentially. Like, he just went... Yeah! Alright. Yep. This was it, though. This was correct. Yeah, the cheese. Good. You know, I work at the cheese section at my local grocery store, so I am the cheese man. This is within my nature. I've been trained for this. Actually, where is it at its weakest? Where does it take the most damage? Alright, we'll just keep hitting it in its ass. Yeah, he is not a happy camper. Imagine if, like, essentially, like a little rat came up to you and just started pelting you with toothpicks until you died. Like, they just kept throwing it right in your ass, just constantly. Why is it only doing 9 damage? Okay, I see. It was hitting a... I see. Fired from a rubber band. That's essentially what we are doing. Oh, wait. Now, let's keep it consistent here. I say that as I immediately just don't follow what I said, because I want to see if I can get some more damage for free. Oh, wait, the wings! I knew it! Kinda. Also, the weapon degrading system is really, like, been lowered a lot in Dark Souls 3, so it's like, it's barely noticeable. Like, you don't experience it too much. This kind of explains why they kind of got rid of it after this game. And I don't think they had it in Bloodborne. I had 99 arrows, and I kind of went through most of them, but I did waste a few shots. and so I might be able to get it. You see, if you just got off your ass and actually came down to me, this wouldn't be an issue. This was like a better bow where it had better arrows. This wouldn't be as much of an issue as it would currently be. I might be able to get it, but I'd have to, like, if I didn't have, like, those 10 or 20 arrows, I physically can't fight the dragon. My legs itch. Yeah, if I get, like, those nice wing shots every now and then. Don't miss! He left. Ah, fuck, hold on. I was trying to emote on him with my real face. Yeah! Hell yeah! Now we can actually go and collect our prize. A club? An ember? 3 fire bombs. And considering the arrows were like 5 souls each, we've pretty much made back... And a claymore. Yeah, we've pretty much made back our prize, essentially, or our investment, in terms of how much it cost for souls. We've made a return... Barely. I spent, like, I mean, the amount of arrows I spent, technically, but... You get the idea. Oh, okay, wood, okay, I see. These were wood arrows, not standard arrows. That makes a lot more sense. Yep. Okay, boys, here we go. Simply put, and if I'm fast enough, I can stop the guy from turning. No, you don't! No! You see, that was a pro gamer move right there. We rushed B. Yeah, I wasn't gonna deal with that bullshit anytime soon. Yeah, just some enemies can turn into big old blobby monsters like that. Ow. More fire bombs. Alright, there should be a key in these facilities. And we can actually go and save Garat. Ratman. Undead Hunter's Farm? Nah, I don't need that. Oh hey, ow, 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 he's got a tower shield! He's got a tower shield! I tried to cheese like a bit of a, Oh, he poised through that shit. He built different! Come on. Ooh, Lothric Knight Armor. Yeah, I see you there. A broadsword. Yeah, and I just threw his body down there. Assert dominance. Oh, it's just back up here. Yeah, I'm not dealing with the dogs like that. Oh wait, those are explosive barrels. Hold on a second. Okay, that did not work out how I wanted it. Pretty sure, I think you might take more damage when you're out of stamina, but I can't remember if that's this game or another game, because I know there's a game out there that has that mechanic in it. Which I guess makes sense. There we go. Now we can go and save him. Another Estus shard. How lovely. Lucky, lucky me. Okay, I need to crack my knuckles. Whew. Yeah, he a big boy. Okay. I don't know if he's even backstabbable, even despite the fact he's got more back than me. Oh, he does! Right up the ass. God, backstabs do so much damage. I'm stuck. Oh, no prize. He gave me nothing. And no, I ain't falling for that. Speed. Speed. And I think... Bam! Right upside the head. Got mollywopped. Soul of a deserted corpse. Uh-huh. Man, I nearly died for that. Let's go open up a pathway real quick before I kill myself by accident. Yeah, no, no. Whew. Oh my god. Always remember to look around. You may never know where the next... Oh, and... You know, I didn't really mean for that to go back down, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. Asshole. In fact, he noticed me from there. Well, now I could go get Garant and then just, I guess, go back another way. Ow, ow. Hey, man, not right now. Not right now, man. Leave me alone. God, you're fucking persistent.
Ah. No, you're from... You must be some remarkable.
Finally, Garant.
If that's true, below the high wall is not the home of any lord, just a very old settlement of undead. An old woman, Loretta, lives there. Please, give her this ring. I'm not asking for charity. In fact, if you do this for me, I'll be sure to repay you in kind. I may be a petty thief, but I've more wits than most royalty. What do you say then? Very well. I humbly place my faith in you.
I went and peed and got some Oreos, and then I'm back. It was just a little, like, you know, like, hey, you're like it kind of just like, I hope the 0.03 cents are useful to you. I'm sorry. If I could permanently remove them, I would. But it's just like, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Oh, come on! Yeah. I think it also depends on how many viewers I got, and, like, at most I get, like, 2 on a good day, so... It really... Also, when people are watching Twitch ads, guess what? The stream, our view count lowers until it comes back, until they come back from the ads, or they sometimes have to refresh to get it to work. So, you know, their whole anti-bot policy, trying to prevent, you know, bot viewers, hasn't really done much but made everything worse for everyone. Like, so many people. Like, I was usually getting, like, at least 2 viewers, but now it's like, when that policy added, it's like, it went down to 1, almost 0 for a lot. Even though I know someone is there, it's not counting you all the time. But you being chatting and, like, sometimes doing a redeem does fix that, where Twitch recognizes, oh, okay, you're actually there. So yeah, you're fine, Zacho. It's... Yeah, I'll hydrate in a minute. Also, I think this is definitely the game where they started putting the bonfires, like, right in front of the bosses, because they're starting to realize, yeah, like, what's the point of, like, making them go through the gauntlet again? They can get through the gauntlet, but, like, it's just gonna be more annoying than a show of skill. I mean, I guess aesthetically it's like a, you know, they... At least I could have sworn there was a bonfire nearby. Oh, it must have been in there. Oh, I see. I guess I was wrong. Alright, let me take a sip of water. Lost it on? How embarrassing. Well, fuck you. could have sworn there was one closer. Or unless you know of the location of it, and you're not telling me. It's crazy how he like, his feet feet animation movement doesn't match how quickly he's turning. Well, and, like, that's the annoying part. It's a Lucerne. A Lucerne. Oh, that's a thrust. This is standard and thrust. I'm gonna standard and thrust your mom. How about that? Yeah, how about that for a standard and thrust, bitch? Yeah, I could have sworn there was a closer bonfire. I swear I'm going crazy. Oh yeah, and I didn't go give them the Estus flask or whatever the fuck. Albert! Yes, Lion Knight Albert. The Ring of Sacrifice. Actually, you know what? I don't need an Estus flask. Oh, I can't use... You know what? Swordmaster, no thanks. I got this. And this will give me a bonfire. Because I want to test something. I don't need no Estus flask for this guy. For this dog. For I got that dog in me. Were her eyes not purple there? Were they with, or is that lighting? Yeah, here we go. Ow. Look how much damage I've already done with my upgraded halberd. Ah. Fuck you. The fact he's not dead concerns me. I'm just gonna run. This man survived from that height. My god. Yeah, I ain't dealing with that shit. Yeah, all you guys are looking all so tough, ganging up on me. So powerful, so tough. Hello, Fort of the Boreal Valley. Ow. Here we go. Here comes phase 2! Yes, this is where that overused soundtrack for memes comes from. There we go. Indeed. And there's another boss over there. I could technically sequence. It's not sequence breaking. You can do it anytime you want, and it's like it's not the intended route, but it's also not like it's not like, oh, I broke like, you know how I jumped up the tree. This is like, oh, you could just start this boss fight early and do all this harder stuff early. Actually, maybe I should level up first before doing that. Yeah, I'm gonna go get my Estus Flask. I'm gonna show you the true... I'm gonna show you my true power. Yeah, this does not feel right. That's, like... I feel like I am missing a bonfire. And it's just something's telling me it's like I'm missing one, but I'm too stupid to figure it out. Do you have a Titanite? No, you don't.
Ashen one.
Wait, he might have some.
Ah, 'tis good. What need? There are two ways. Simple reinforcement is one, and infusion the other. Reinforcement is straightforward. It's strength. Infusion is a more advanced form. Reinforcement requires tight. Bring the stones, and I'll do this. It's my purpose after all. In battle, your weapons are your only friends. Prithee, be careful.
You're right. Let's go.
Oh, hello, you're back, and in one piece. Well, now it's time I do my part. Whatever trinket you just don't ask me where I got them.
Just don't ask me where I got
Do
them.
me a favor and give this ring to all a nuisance, I know. But
Look at all this nice stuff he'll give me. Thief outfit, a mace, a spear.
goodbye. And stay safe. Oh, this place is a bore. What good is thievery if you've nowhere to go?
He's a bit of a pesky little thief. Oh, hi. Yeah, how you doing?
What a sick joke. Asking us to seek the Lords of Cinder and return them to their mold. We're talking true legends. Those who would link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots.
We're not fit to lick their boots. I'd say we show them. Let's show them some real.
Welcome home. Speak thy
Let's show them how a real Ashen One fights. All right.
Very well. Then Tuthaken. Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
Wait, let me check my other stuff. Yeah, I'm all good. Oh yeah, and yeah, with this boss soul, it's now easier to get boss weapons in this game. It's all right here at the shrine.
Fret not, fret, for I.
Okay, it's supposed to be.
Knowest thou of 5 throw, the fast fate a reenact? So it is. I may be. Treat the fire shield.
Okay. I know you definitely do it, but I think I might need to get one of these guys first to unlock it. Either that, or I just need to go a little further. But I know it's like, it's not. It doesn't take long to do it. Oh hey.
And fast on the trail of the lords, then these red eyes are. Use them to pillage embers. What else are unkindled ash?
What else are unkindled ashes good for?
Pillage embers. What else are
I know his quest line. I think I have to at least invade someone once. Simply once. And if you're offline, I forget what's the... or he need me to do something else. I know it's like... You don't have to go and invade to continue the quest line, I think, to some extent. Like, I know they have ways around it, I can't remember what. I missed so many quest lines of, like, my first go-around of playing this, because I just didn't know. Didn't know that's what I was missing to begin with. Ow. Hey, that's mean. Mean. That's mean.
I am Emma. Allow me to speak. You will not find the Lord they have left to their journeying homes. Can head to the bot forge on through the... This farewell, it is the if you
Oh, I had to come here and talk to her to begin with to even progress.
Drawn by the embers, then etch and the old. What is wrong? Are you not a Lord Seeker? Is this not the calling of your...
Now, I could either come back later and she will be gone or dead and die and let me up there to go find Lothric. Or I could just... This might be a character break for a moment, but...
What on earth? What on earth? Oh, my dear.
And now, time for her. I should not be doing this early. But I won't back down from a nice little challenge. Would, by the way, just I would. I bear no shame. Oh, now that I have headphones on, like, it's... Hearing her breathing and whatnot and the footsteps is kind of more eerie. I have seen worse damage, okay? Like, I've seen people with worse stuff try to beat this boss. Thank you, thank you. Impressive, I know. Let's just at least get to the new area real quick. Come on, let's take... Come on. I don't even know what we are, but we're your taxi service. Drop. See you later. Welcome to the bottom of the high wall. So yeah, funny enough, like the end of the game is back where we were. Basically, like the last couple bosses of the game are back where we were. Basically, we have to fight our way down to collect the other lords, power up, and then get up there to fight the other guys. My storage box. But, you know, I think this might actually be a good place to actually stop for the evening. You know, just that we did a good, we got past the first area. We got past a couple bosses. You know, we made some okay progress. You know, pace yourself when it comes to these games. Yeah, I appreciate you for being here. But before we go, let's it's always polite to raid out into someone. Excuse me. Who to raid? Yeah, no problem. Let's see. Actually, one of my friends is streaming Fire, but we can go say hi to them. Hold on. Hopefully, hold on. Did I? Oh, I misspelled it. Okay. It's Aka Ako VT, not Ako Ako. But I am a goofy little goober. But I appreciate all y'all for being here. Yeah, it's been nice. I wish I could stream more consistently, but that really depends. But I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Really a miss?